All right, my lovely Cancerians, what's up? Welcome back. We are going to do a no contact with the person on your mind and see where the energies are headed. Keep in mind that these are weekly or monthly based energies and they can fluctuate, okay? Because the readings are usually not sugar coated and give you a reality check. Right, let's see, what does the person on your mind have to say? We're starting off with the Queen of Swords. That's the overall energy. So there is definitely a standoffish energy where this person is trying to make a point clear. All right, they've been cold, they've said some sort of truth, and they may have turned quite cold in the inside. I'm hearing like they turned quite cold in the inside, cold-hearted. Okay, this person is very cold-hearted, detached. They feel like they need to really stand their ground and have some boundaries up, okay? Trying to look at things in a very logical perspective, no emotions. So there may have been some sort of conflict here. Okay, their current energy at this point is the Hermit. Could be dealing also with a Virgo. I have also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, so it could be almost any sign. Their current feelings towards you is the Queen of Cups, though. Oh my God, this is going to be interesting. And the reason of no contact is the Six of Pentacles. Definitely need some clarification on that. Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords. We've got the Knight of Swords as their intentions. That was what you don't see coming. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles as as what you need to know. And then we have the Page of Wands as the outcome. So expect communication. Let's start with that. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. So I do see many of you being quite stressed out. And the reason of that is because you know that this person loves you. You know that they care about you. You've seen their sensitive side. You've seen their loving side. So yes, it's like this person feels the need to go inward, go silent, and maybe it's not even only with you, okay? Like they are cutting off a lot of people. They're in this no contact or no social energy at this point. You may see them socializing, but overall their energy at this point is going a little bit solo into a hermit mode, doing a lot of self-reflection. So I just want to say, like, it may not have anything to do with you particularly, even though, yes, with that Queen of Swords, they do feel like they need to get some sort of standpoint in their life in regards to people, in regards to you, have some boundaries up. And I feel like they are still doing a lot of reflection in regards to their life, in regards to their past. They're really reflecting on a lot of things right now. So this might be one of the reasons that they truly need their time and space to figure their own life out. When it comes to their feelings for you, my dear Cancerian, you are still very deep in their heart. So they think about you, they reminisce about you. They are even getting like nostalgic about like how things used to be between the both of you. However, they may have felt like one person was giving too much and maybe you were giving too much, right? It usually works like that. It doesn't have to be, but let's say hypothetically you are the one that was always there for them, always caring for them, always showing up whenever they call, whenever they need you. Like you did everything, like you were the giver, right? But they felt like they couldn't give back. They couldn't really restore that energy back. And that just shows that they are aware of like, what am I doing? What the F am I doing? Like, if I can't receive properly and give properly, then I need to be checking my, like, I'm hearing like checking up with my priorities and clear out like some things that are bothering me so that I can also give back in return, right? So that Six of Pentacles is like someone overgiven and the other person just is simply not in a state of receiving. All right, like there is almost like this begging energy. Someone has been begging here, begging in regards to like I need to, give me some time, give me your energy, give me chasing energy. Okay, and if someone is not able to give, then that chasing energy or that begging energy becomes like standoffish, right? Like, because you might be in this energy of like, man, I gave you so much. Where is my return? Where is the return of the act? And if you've been asking that, maybe this person feels like, well, then maybe you didn't give out of love. Maybe you gave in order to receive. And maybe that's the point where they were like, okay, you know that I'm going through a bad situation. You should be giving in, like, when I say like you should be given, that means that they felt like you were ought to give, if that makes sense. Like you were supposed to give to them because they were going through a bad situation. I don't know if that makes sense, but like they were expecting you to give. So when you start to not give with that Queen of Swords, maybe, okay, like this could be also very much your energy. When you stop giving, they may have wanted to punish you by withdrawing their energy. Ooh, Death card, Two of Wands. And the World card. So they needed to make like a huge shift in their life. Like there was like this big crossroads that they were at. All right. And within that crossroad, this relationship came to an ending. This relationship came to some sort of closure. So they were expecting you to probably give because they were going through some sort of ending in their life. They were going through some sort of decision or crossroads, is what I'm getting here. Yeah. Interesting. We have the Three of Swords coming through for you. This is what you don't see coming. So if this person was not really showing you a lot of pain or whatever they were going through, what you don't see coming is that this person is still heartbroken over you. They're still hurt for the reason that you stopped giving. You stopped giving at a certain point. You start to become more logical and more discerning, as in cold towards their specific situation, their specific reasons, or their specific this like crossroads that they were at. With that Three of Swords, they were withholding the pain that this has caused you. And what you don't see coming is that they are going to be expressing this, like they are heartbroken or were heartbroken in regards to the decision that you made to end the situation. So for some of you Cancerians, you may have ended the situation. You may have felt like this is just completely out of balance. And the moment, and this is the most painful part, right? Like when you start to make some sort of, okay, let's go deep in this, right? Let's say that you with the Queen of Swords here, you were like trying to be, okay, how do I even word this? Hold on. You stand your ground here, right? Like you were getting logical about things. Like, okay, I'm going to stop giving to you because of X, Y, and Z reasons. When that person starts to go in no contact, start to ghost you and not respect your values, not respect your reasons, they're trying to make you feel guilty about standing up for yourself. And that is not a good act. All right. That is not a good act. So I can understand that you feel stressed because you were like, man, I just wanted to make a point clear, or be like, okay, you got to give me something to work with. And when someone punishes you with that silent retreat, silent treatment, ignoring, no contact, just to make you feel guilty for standing up for yourself, I would say you made the right decision. You made the right decision because this is someone that is provoking things just for you to keep on giving. So if the reason is like you giving and then stop giving as being the no contact, then let that be the reason for now. Okay, like that should be not the reason for someone to withdraw like that. You get my point? Then we have the Knight of Swords as their intention. So Knight of Swords is them like seeing with that Three of Swords and then that sword just like rushing in. What does that make you feel? Exactly. That makes you feel like just because they were hurt, they're going to show you a different side of them. They're showing you a different side of them trying to trigger you, them trying to show you like, hey, this hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you back. So Knight of Swords is like an energy of not really thinking things through, rushing into things, maybe saying some bad things just to trigger the other person to feel like, okay, I need to start giving again because I don't want this person to act like that. So that could be narcissistic, right? Like some people could be very narcissistic and manipulative. And I think that you are aware of that. And that's why you have this standoffish energy, because when a person keeps on triggering you just to get more from you, that's gaslighting energy. And you are seeing what are they like, even though they love you, they care for you, and if they want, they can show you love, but only in their terms, only if they get what they want. And if they don't get what they want, they show you a very ugly side that could be very hurting. So that could be quite a stressful situation here. So what you need to know about the situation is the Nine of Pentacles. So again, this is you needing to not forget why you had the standoffish energy. And with that Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles together, it means that you need to pave your own path and let them figure out how to solve situations on their own. You cannot always be the nurturer and the giver. Like this person needs to find a solution for their own problems. Hermit. That's what they are doing right now. They're searching for that solution, but it shouldn't be at your cost. It shouldn't be you guiding them all the way through and advising them all the way through. So let's say what I'm also getting, not for all, but for some, you may even have like a friend around you that keeps on asking you for advice or to pull some cards. Just saying, maybe you're a tarot reader or maybe you're intuitive, and they are completely addicted to what you have to say. But the moment that you say like, hey, my energy is off, I don't feel like, giving you another advice reading on your situation, they just like make a whole, they're not answering you. They're acting like they got very offended, right? Like there is this energy of like offensive energy that they are creating, which is like creating some sort of hostile energy for the moment that you say no of giving. Whew. I don't know who needed to hear this, but like, I just want to say that you are being seen, right? Like this is a situation that can only, like this is a situation where you need to know that you shouldn't stress about them anymore. Like that's what I'm seeing here. And with that Page of Wands as the outcome, I mean, seeing the situation and then seeing the outcome, yes, you are going to get communication from them. But I feel internally like, is that communication going to be enough? That's my point of view here. I want to clarify it because yes, they do want to communicate with you. They want to kind of like get you back on board, get you back on their team. If this would be a friend, because let's be honest, not everyone is going through a no contact kind of energy. If this would be a friend, I mean, yes, they are going to contact you. They're going to be asking about you, like, hey, how are you doing? They're interested in you. If this is a love situation, I don't know. Okay, we got the Tower, the Judgment, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is good. I do see, like, in the near future here for you, Cancer, that this no contact is going to be broken. This is someone that is going to realize, like, okay, I was asking too much, or I was living illusion. I was living in some sort of denial. Something that I was doing and provoking wasn't working for me. Because the thing is, once you take your energy away, this person does not have any energy to leech on, because there was love here. So you were giving out of love, but they are not receiving that exact type of love and energy from anyone else. So they've been solo journeying, solo, alone, and in the hermit, and not getting anything from anyone until they realize, like, man, nobody's obligated to give me that. And that is like a huge shock of realization, right? Like, nobody is obligated to give the way that Cancerian has been giving to the situation. And that is for them the huge, huge revelation of, like, wow, I need to kind of like have a better judgment about my own destructive energies and come to some sort of reckoning and ask for some apology, or like, not apology, like ask for some forgiveness. So yes, Queen of Wands could be with a fire sign, by the way, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But they're going to, break down their ego. Like, this was an ego act, like feeling entitled to receive and keep on receiving. It's like wanting someone's compassion all the time, wanting someone's time, their money, their energy, and feeling obligated to get that. And it's like when you stop giving, that's when this person starts to realize you ain't their mother, you ain't their father, so come on. They need to stand on their own, and this is what they are learning right now. And yes, it's going to go hand in hand with a lot of pain and disappointment. And they can be getting mad of that, but eventually it's going to shake them out of their self-made illusion of trying to make you feel like guilty for things. Okay, like you feel stressed and guilty for stop giving because it's not in your genes, it's not in your vibration, it's not in your energy. But you had to learn this lesson too. My life is not as together as it seems, and the timing just wasn't right for us. Right? So, yeah, they're not dealing with anyone. Let me just say that. Or even if they do, they need a lot of time to recuperate, to go inward, and to really understand their lesson. And they're learning their lesson. For some, it could be also talking about you directly. Yeah, we have the boundaries card all the time in all the readings at the bottom. Love yourself enough to say no to others demanding your time and energy. And that's exactly what you did here as the no contact reason. Okay, a lot of you are being tested. Definitely being tested in regards to your boundaries. And you're being punished by this no contact. This is a psychological game, guys. Like, wake up. You're being punished for having boundaries. It's like, how could you love me conditionally? It's like them feeling in this sense of you love them conditionally because you have boundaries. However, having boundaries is a form of self-respect. And that's what you are learning. This is your 9 of Pentacles. You learning that you need to spend your money on yourself. You're not obligated to spend it on your partner, your mom, your dad, your sister, your sibling, your friend. Like, you're not obligated to spend your money on that. And I'm saying money, but it could also definitely be energy. But in terms of Pentacles, yes, I feel like a lot of people feel obligated and entitled to receive until they need to do it on their own. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So this goes for both because they have the Queen of Cups in their feelings as well. So they are withdrawing themselves because they are getting sensitive. Something internally is awakening. I want to, before I close off, I want to draw like an Isis card for you guys. Temple of Carnelian. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage and taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive. Embody the more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. So yeah, they are trying to work on their courage to come forward. There is an apology, a reckoning that is about to happen, which could eventually also lead to a more passionate connection between the both of you. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you, my lovely Cancerians. I hope that this message resonated. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to drop a like. It does really, truly help me, and I would really appreciate it. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.